Right, so here we have my Franken build of an SSG-1. Right, so let's go over everything that went into this abomination, as some people call it. So starting off, we got my signature Speaky B mags with the Savage band on it. Obviously, I always use these 3 of them. Yeah, basically same with every build I do. Now, let's start off with the lower. The lower is just straight up from an SSG-1. SSG-1 trigger, grip, but the upper is slightly different. So the upper is just from a combat machine. Now you may be like, why have you mixed and matched? Basically, I just like this barrel and I'd already made it for my old Polar Star, and I thought I'd take it off and just put it on this one as I got a new barrel for it. So I think it looks pretty nice. It's carbon fiber, and then we got threads going all the way to the end. It is quite heavy though, this front end. Well, this build is like featherweight, but in comparison it's quite heavy. But we got the little sticker on here I made myself. It says Speedsoft in, I think it's Japanese, I'm not very sure. It was either Japanese or like Korean or something. I just did it because it looks pretty cool and other people are doing it, so I thought I'll do that too. Up top we got the Vortex Crossfire. So obviously Vortex, these are military sights, so it ain't breaking anytime soon. I had this for over a year now. Hasn't broke, haven't had to change the battery, and just great for target acquisition. The red dot is nice. If we can show it on here, that would actually be really cool. I think that's the dot there. Right there. It looks quite bad on camera, but it's perfect in person. Really small dot and helps you line up your targets. They come zeroed out of the box, so they come perfectly centered, and because this gun shoots beams, it pretty much lines up, so I can use this from pretty much point blank to about 25 meters away. So absolutely perfect for what I'm using it for. Now also I got the blanking kit that I 3D printed myself. We've got the end cap, the charging handle, where is it, forward assist, nope, here, oh I didn't put it in. Anyway, there is a forward assist blanking kit that I put on my other gun. You'll be able to check that out in another video. We got the what's it called, bolt release blanking kit right here. I didn't like the whole functioning of the SSG. Even though it's a Speedsoft gun, they decided to put a like a mock bolt on it so you could pull it back and then hit the bolt release. It was cool to fidget with, but it just got in the way quite a lot when tuning hop up. You had to pull back the charging handle every time, so I just gutted it all out. Didn't want to deal with that. And yeah, so you may be wondering, what is this? Is this a Euro build? No, it's not. It's actually a pipe build, so it's very odd. So we've got the standard grip here. It is an AEG, bear in mind. So it's just your standard AEG. The gearbox has not been changed whatsoever. It's literally just a stock SSG gearbox. Stock SSG motor, but the only difference is the MOSFET in here, which, as you can see, is the Perun ETU Plus. Put that around on the right side. So yeah, the Perun ETU Plus, it means you can use up to 14.8 volt batteries, and it just makes the trigger response really crispy. It literally sounds like HPA now. I used this at CQB site. I didn't actually use it, but I shot it, and people were like, oh, is that HPA? And I handed it to them. Super lightweight, and it just sounds, it sounds like a Polar Star basically, which is just madness. It's just a stock SSG with a MOSFET, and it sounds ridiculous. So yeah, anyway, back to the stock, or kind of stock. It mimics the ESG builds. So it's got like a grip bulging out a little bit, and it's got the bit here, so you can use it as a stock almost. Got a little texture bit on the back here that I 3D printed, but it's just a piece of pipe, and that is where you put your battery. Rather than in the stock, you can just wire it up here. There are a lot of wires that I need to clean up, but it all fits with the 11.1 battery that I'm using. This thing is crispy. Right. I put that back in. I'll probably do a tutorial on how to make these little things, because it is very, very simple. You just need to 3D print these 2 bits, cut your pipe to length however long you want. I didn't even have to clean up the ends. I literally just cut it with a hacksaw, whacked it in there, and it fits perfectly. And it's just really nice for Speedsoft. It weighs like nothing. I can do that with it basically, so it weighs nothing. But yeah, it means with 2 hands you can put binary on it because of the ETU. But yeah, that is my Franken build. If you want to see more like this, make sure you subscribe, because I do lots of crazy builds. Speedsoft related, obviously. I'm not personally a milsimmer. I may do a milsim build eventually, I don't know. Probably not, but I love this kind of build. I'll put a link to the parts in the description and a link to the creator of this file, because there's actually a guy who made these. I made the little cap here, personally, just because I thought it'd be better than just having a pipe just ending nowhere, and I also added the little logo. But you can check out his files in the description below. I'll put a link to my website where you can buy these parts, all these little blanking kits for the gun, and I'll put a link to that as well, which is the site. These are really expensive, by the way. It was like the same price as the gun. Mad. But yeah, that's it for my build. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching.